Who needs a solar Yabuni? At number 2, JJ Storney, good to see you back on board. Had a crunching fall the other day, but they made it tough stuff. Juan Abragio on the little paint pony. And at the back door, always hard working, is Manuel Zidaldi. 4, Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Welcome to Ali Almiri. Wearing traditional yellow and red helmet there. You'll see him flying around the field. Juan Abragio, no, sorry, Zubiari rather, going on the field. This young man, great talent. The man himself, Facundo Sola. And at the back door, keeping them under control, closing the attacks of Abu Dhabi is going to be Pelagio Berzadi. Ghantoot in the familiar orange shirts. There it is, we're in, we're away. Here in the second semi-final of the Silver Cup 2013, and it comes out. It's this young man. Zuari takes backhand, it's Pelagio. Pelagio gets hold of better on this one, looking to link up with Sola, but it's for Storney. Storney over the top of that one, too. Bit of start of the game nerves. He sets to work, does for Facundo Sola, but he just pushes it a little bit too far for Storney to send it out to the side. Coming across the line there, but it's now left this time for Abrogio. Abrogio backs it in for Mary, but the whistle blows on that one. Keeping them tight. This time, drives it up to link up with Storney. Storney got Ildaldi out in front of him, the running back. This time he drives a beautiful long drive up the field there over the halfway line for Faris Yabuni. Faris Yabuni trying to get as much as he can out of this pony here, but it's Berzadi gets back to that one first, backs it out. Manu gets a little bit of it there. Storney gets a bit of that one again, and in comes Abrogio. Abrogio comes in on the play there. 3 orange shirts together. Going long, drives it up. Sola just shutting down on this little grey pony here as he gets chased by Storney. Opens the shoulder up, comes off the back of Faris Yabuni, but he's made a tough stuff. He's keeping on going. He's smarting a little bit, and it's picked up once more by Pelagio. Scoots that ball up past, trying to link up with his teammate, but unable to do so. Gets hooked out of the play by Abrogio. Abrogio turns that play around on this very clever little coloured pony here. A lot of handle on it. Got a bit of run too this time. Unfortunately goes over top of that ball. Cleaned up now by El Zidaldi. El Zidaldi in behind. Zubiari takes it stick side, near side to give himself a bit more space. In comes the hook. The ball is left there for Yabuni. Yabuni comes onto the line here. Yabuni gets away with it. He gets hooked out of the play by Sola. Sola collects the ball here this time. Plays a looping backhand to get this ball up to one on his near side over the top of it there, and it is now Yabuni for the backhand. Yabuni's backhand sends it out to Storney. Storney plays the cut shot under the neck, but only as far as Sola tapping this ball up in front of Zidaldi, reaching out far. This ball just ricochets off the pony's foot there as it goes forward, and it is Zubiari takes this ball up a little further, cuts back inside, trying to get Juan Abragio to move out of the way. We have a 40-yard penalty and a second whistle on the play this time of the game. So the ball is teed up there. Sola walks up to this one. It looks like it's a penalty 2. He drives it. It's just scooped over the top. A lovely little wedge shot. And the flags are off, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first goal to Ghantoot here this afternoon. Ball's bottom play on umpire Dixon. There it is. It's stuck in the melee there. Roger looking for a bit of something, but it's come out the front. Almeri gets hooked out of the play, takes it a little bit further. El Zidaldi backs that ball in, trying to set up Storney. It's backed in. A little clever backhand by Pelagio to link up with Storney, but Storney gets hooked out of the play, and on comes Wanzaberry, but unfortunately he hops over the line. And out the front there with Abrogio. Abrogio being marked by Pelagio. And it is going to be Storney to bring the ball in. Storney brings the ball in. Abrogio coming in behind him, marked there by Juan. Leaves it this time, goes over the top of it there, goes past it, trying to link up with Storney this time on his near side. Gets a good bump by, hooked out of the play by Sola. Flicked out of the air there by Barry to link up with Pelagio. Pelagio gets ridden off out by Abrogio. Abrogio looking to make a clearing shot, but he can't make a shot there with a player standing across him. Galderson regains his ball. This time he leaves it for Storney. Storney, instead of going for the big one, goes himself, goes to a bit of open play, gets a bit of open space at the goal, sends it towards goal, but the first one back is going to be a big neck shot by Sola. Sola to link up with Pelagio, ridden off out of it there by 7 goals of Abrogio. Abrogio flicks the ball out over the side. 2 teams lining up, ball in play. Zubiari opens it up here now. Coming in behind him is Storney. Storney put the pressure on him from behind. In front of him, he's got Abruzio. Got a lot to do out here now, and we have him being supported there. One way, cuts the other way, takes a big shot, but no, it's left there now for Pelagio. Pelagio avoids the hook there. Pelagio working hard on his near side, goes past goal. Can he flick it back in towards goal? There's a pure bit of class there, ladies and gentlemen. Pelagio Versari. Ghantoot out in the lead, so ball into play once more. Zuberi doesn't get hold of that one, going for the big haymaker, but no, it didn't happen, leaving it for Elzadaldi. Elzadaldi being chased by Pelagio. Elzadaldi goes for the big drive at goal here. It's a lovely looking drive, it's a cracking looking drive, and it's through. That's how you do it. I'm not going to tap it, put the pressure on, and I'll put it through. Thank you very much indeed. 1-2. Umpire Dixon bowling that ball in, and out it comes for Pelagio on the near side. Plays a cracking backhand, looking to link up with Sola. Sola shuts the pony down, puts it out towards the ball. Abruzio comes in, gives him a bump and a ride. He thought he was all right on that one, thought he had pushed Sola out of the way, but the umpires weren't happy with it. Sola settles down to his job. Drives that one, there's no point coming across, it's high as you like, the flags is high too, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1. Dixon bowls that ball in low and hard out the back. That's what we like to see, to get it open and running. He's been hard pressurised his shoulder. He scoots that ball a little bit further up. Pelagio gets a bit of it, but he gets ridden off for his dues as well over the top of that little backhand, open cup backhand there by Wandsworth, but no, backhand by Storney. Left it now, called off it. Storney clears up, sends Yabuni to work to try and keep Pelagio off out of the play here. Pelagio comes in with a backhand. Umpire right's not having that. Thank you very much indeed when you've got oncoming players. Pushing Yabuni onto the line of the player, or it could have been he's playing the backhand across the front of the oncoming player. That's as high as you like. As a chip and wedge shot there, and the flags are off too, ladies and gentlemen. 2-3. Closing the deficit now is Abu Dhabi. That's still right at the end of the first chuck of the two teams come together. The whistle blows. Looking for a gap, looking for somewhere to put this ball. Too much of a melee, too much argy-bargy. This time it's in, it comes off the front. We're really looking for it to come out the back, but there it is. There's a first tutor. Pelagio. Pelagio goes to work, settles down on this little grey pony here. In behind him is Sola. Sola looking to try and gather this ball here on the near side. Through comes Elzadaldi. No, it comes off Storney. Storney setting Elzadaldi up. This time avoids the hook there. He's set Abruzio, a light Abruzio being chased there by Wanzuari. He's over the top of that one there, over the top of it. The next two players coming. It is now left for Yabuni. Yabuni taking it goal bound, takes his time, tapped it one through. A beautiful scooping shot there by him. Can he make the backhand? Yeah, the backhand comes in. It comes off a horse, and there you go. Taken up, finished by Faris Yabuni. Taking the score now, 3 goals apiece. You can't leave these patrons unmarked out there, ladies and gentlemen, because they will punish you for it. So here we go again now. Umpire Dixon on the far side there, lining the two teams up, looking for a gap. Not looking for any argy-bargy in the middle there. There it is. It's into play, but it comes off the front of the line out there. It's being stopped, and it is now Yabuni trying to get hold of this, but it is one Zobaru. Takes a little backhand from Sola, sets him up there, running. Likes to get this running, does this young man. 4 goals of youth here, coming up forward, gets hooked out of the play. The pony flicks it forward for it. It's out there in front of everyone. It's near side, but it's left there for Pelagio, and it gets backed out there by Elzadaldi. Elzadaldi setting up Abruzio. Abruzio gets back onto the line of the ball there in front of Almiri. Almiri goes into work on him again this time. Takes it further up on the near side. And here comes Abruzio. Abruzio on the little grey pony over the top of that one there. Sola can't do much with that there, but Juan sends a beautiful backhand looking to link up with Sola. Sola picks up on the near side underneath the nose of Yabuni. Sola drives that ball up, comes off the stick of Elzadaldi. Elzadaldi unable to make the play. Pelagio comes in, avoids the hook there of Storney, and out it comes. Set up there for, a bit of a dirty bounce there, comes off. So unable to pick it up was Sola now. Settling down onto it once more. is Ambrosio. Unsighted slightly, picks the ball up on the near side in front of Juan Zubiari. Comes off his pony. Zubiari gathering that ball there. This time gets hooked, but he still managed to keep hold of this ball. And they're all up there on top of him. So, no whistle. Zubiari turns. Ambrosio looks for a little bit of the play there. Juan looking for a way through here. He's got a lot of players to get through. He gets hooked out of the play there by Stoney, and the whistle has gone this time. It looks like no, it hasn't. And it's Pelagio. Pelagio gets bumped there by Ambrosio as the ball goes out over the back line. Ambrosio brings the ball into play. Drives that ball out to link up with Sola, but it only comes off the back of Stoney for Sola. This time Sola takes it on the near side, looking over his shoulder to see where they are. Stoney comes in to give him a bit of a bump and a ride off, making life a bit hard for him, but no, Sola comes out with that ball, tapping the ball in the air, tapping it again, tapping it, no, loses it this time as it goes out over the back line once more. Now it is. Ambrosio. This time, drives it over the top of the lot of them, saying, come on, let's open this up a little bit here. Elzadali comes back. No, it's Stoney. Stoney gets the better of that one there. Stoney being chased by Pelagio. Pelagio looking for a little bit more, looking for it to come off the boards. Doesn't come as quickly as it might like to do so, but it's left there now for Sola. Sola plays a cunning little backhand there back to himself. He's got the ability, he reckons he's got the horsepower, and on he goes here, setting the ball up for Almeri and Yabuni. It gets flicked out of the way there by Ambrosio, cleared out of the way by LZ Daldi for Abu Dhabi, but it looks like Juan Zubiari coming in with a big neck shot here, necks that ball up, but only as far as Ambrosio over the top of that one, can't do anything more about it, but who is it? It's that man himself, Sola coming towards goal. He's got to get past a couple of other players. He gets distracted there, and it is Almeri puts one through, ladies and gentlemen. He says, Yabuni, I can do it as well. Thank you very much indeed. Ali Almeri putting a great goal through there for Ghantoot. So now the two teams back to the middle of the field here. Dixon looking for a bit of order. And there it is, not quite into play yet. Thought he'd thrown it in, but no. Just waiting for a gap. All right, that's enough, he says. Can he do a Brown A, I wonder? The big drive comes in. It's low. It's hard to set up Sola, but it's only as far as Juan Zubiari. But the backhand, a beautiful backhand there by Ambrosio, linking up there with Stoney. Stoney collecting this ball here now. Stoney, a big bump and a ride off. He gets for his dues there, looking to control this ball, keep the player off the play, and he gets called off it by Ambrosio. Ambrosio flicks the ball off the boards here, looking for players to come out of the way. He does, they do, and he gets the open shot up towards Yabuni, but it's only as far as... Zubiari turns on the line of the ball there, but quickly jumped on that one there. Suckered him into it, did Elzadaldi. This has been moved all the way up to a 40-yard and not a 60, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Stoney drives along the ground, it's hard, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the flags aloft, levelling the scores at 4 goals apiece here in the second chugger. Once more, it is Juan. Gets hold of this ball, and that's now leaving it for Sola, tapping it this way, tapping it that way, avoiding hooks, keeping control of it again. Goes up on the near side here this time. Very clever play. He's an incredibly skillful player, and he's going towards goal here now. Towards goal it is, and it is in that goal there. Gone to work, put his head down and settled that one up. Taking the score now to 5 goals to 4. Back into play again. Skews off the front there. Ambrosio gets hooked out of it by Pelagio, but still manages to keep control of this ball here. He's got players all over him like a bad rash, and there you go. It is cleared out of the way there with a beautiful neck shot by Zubiari. Coming in at Ambrosio, and Zubiari, he gets called off out of the play here, leaving it for Sola. Sola plays the one-time backhand, ricochets off a pony here for Manuel Elzaldi. He picks his ball up here, leaves it this time here now for Ambrosio. Avoids the hook there of Pelagio. Berzadi takes it forward up into territory from a goal-scoring position, goes past his marker. He's got Sola to beat here, cuts one way, cuts the other way. Now looking for the next shot. In comes Almiri with a backhand, and another backhand comes in, and the whistle's gone on that one there. Leaving a penalty to a spot penalty within the 30 yards. Taps this one away. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 goals apiece. 5 goals apiece. Sorry, not into the lead. Sorry. It could go all the way. Will we get an extra chucker in this one? I wonder. It's at the front of the line out now. It's out the back of it this time. Elzaldi plays the backhand. Sola controls the pony. Can't get hold of it. Elzaldi picks it up once more. Pelagio picks this ball up, intercepts that one beautifully there. Storney going and chasing him after this time. Couldn't control that ball, neither of those two players, but a beautiful high lofted drive there by Sola to put it up in front of Storney. Storney got a lot to do still. How cute angle. Can he get it? No, unfortunately can't get hold of that one as it goes out over the back line. Surrounded by a sea of orange shirts. He goes under the neck there this time, looking to link up with Storney. Storney keeping an eye on Sola, cutting in behind him this time here, giving him the space and time for Storney to get underway. He's got his head down, he's away here, but only as far as one. Zubiari takes that ball out of the air and plays the backhand, leaving it now for Sola. Sola playing the backhand, off the pony. Sola quickly round. Gets another bite of the cherry there. He takes it forward up here on the near side, and it is now Ambrosio. Ambrosio cleaning up for Abu Dhabi. Ambrosio over the halfway line, avoiding the hook there. Setting it, running now. Settling the pony down, waiting for this ball just to settle a little bit as he goes for the drive under the neck there. Not quite the angle he was looking for, not quite enough. First back to this. Looks like it's going to be one Zubiari. He gets a bit of interference for his dues on the way back by Elzaldi. The ball is left there now for Storney. Storney turns the ball around. Gets stolen off him on the near side by the eagle-eyed Sola. Sola out on the boards here now. Sola takes it up under the near side once more, sending it up towards the middle of the field, and he has Ambrosio to come past. Ambrosio plays the hook on him there, leaving the ball now for Storney to pick it up. We have Pelagio coming in to try and get the turning play there, and it is going to be Ambrosio coming. No, it was Storney coming up the line. No, I apologise, got it wrong again. It was Elzaldi. So, Pelagio takes the driving ball out towards the right-hand side here. Ambrosio read that one well. Cutting Sola out of the play here. Coming onto the line of the ball here is Almiri and Storney, and we have a whistle on it there. Whose line was it, we wonder? Showing his years of experience this time. Ambrosio drives that ball up over the top to Storney. Storney looks over his shoulder here. Realises Elzaldi's collected there. Sola comes to him. Sola comes to work on him. We've got a couple of other players being pushed in there. What's it going to be? It's along the ground, it's bouncing, it's awkward. Almiri gets a slap at it too, and there it is. Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? Where's that flag? The flag's aloft, ladies and gentlemen. Took a little bit of time and decision to get it there, but it's through. So changing ends, Abu Dhabi now going towards Dubai. And it is Yabuni. Yabuni got a little bit of that one there. Then he got hooked out of the play. Juan, a little clever backhand to link up with Almiri, but it's backed in once more by Ambrosio. Ambrosio linking up perfectly with Storney. Storney hearing the call, didn't quite get the angle he was looking for, sent it out towards the boards for Juan Zubiari. Coming around to spoil his play, there is Elzaldi. He comes in through on this play here. Pony had slipped off the boards, it rattled him a little bit, but now it's all left behind for Ambrosio. Ambrosio taps it in. Elzaldi comes in behind him. Ambrosio taps it ball forward. He can't do a lot with that one there. He managed to settle it down and regain it and recover it. It's be very careful for Ghantoot, because Ghantoot are just getting themselves all over the line of this ball here, and Elzaldi comes forward with it, and it gets backed out of there by Sola. He looks at the umpires and thinks, why? And Storney says, thank you very much. The flag man puts his flag up. That's 7 goals to 5 here for Abu Dhabi over Ghantoot. And it is out the back there for Elzaldi. Elzaldi, he's worked hard near side, stick side. He's been ridden off out of the play there by Pelagio, and coming up is Ambrosio, but the umpire said, not quite that quick, my friend. Pelagio Huge backswing, driving that ball up, looking to link up with Sola, but it is going to be Azaldi. Azaldi plays a beautiful backhand out towards the boards. It looks like it's going to go out. No, it manages to stay in the backhand from Juan. Doesn't quite get it. Ambrosio cuts it in there underneath the nose of Sola, sends that ball up a little bit further. Pelagio comes in with the backhand. He gets the way with that one there. Read well by Sola. Sola bumped off it there by Azaldi. Azaldi, who's going to be next into it. Ambrosio comes onto it, but it ricochets off the mallet of Sola. Sola plucks that one out the air, takes it forward now. Sola goes to work here, being chased there by Storny. Storny chasing on hard after Sola here. Sola over the top of that one there. Mayameri can do nothing with it, but it is left for Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes in for the clearing up the play here, but it gets taken off him by Storny, and a whistle blows as Juan Zubieri comes hard in on the line. He drives it, it's high, it's over the top, and the flag is high too, ladies and gentlemen. That one's off into the Villa Gardens. Ball back into play once more, umpire right, balls at the front of the line out here. It is Storny, Storny forward, then plays the backhand. A very clever play to set up Ambrosio. Ambrosio goes to work. You have Ameri being taken out of the game there by Yabuni, but it is Storny out, sorry, Ambrosio on the far side being watched there by Sola. Ambrosio turning his blind the play here, looking for players to get out the way. He's got two to join the party here. He's got Storny in behind him, but he goes for the one drive himself, looking to link up with the players there. And it is Yabuni. Yabuni comes in, gets away with that one there, puts it on the neck. The actual flag is aloft. The umpire's hand is aloft. That's a goal. 2 goals to Yabuni. On the clock, umpire right, letting the two teams line up, bowls it in, and Storny wants a bit of that one out of the air, but he has to settle down and wait for it just to land as he turns round on it. Juan Zubieri turns around, takes his ball, takes the line quickly. He drives it, it's high, is it straight enough? No, it's wide. So, players called. Ambrosio brings the ball back into play. One tap, Sola goes to him, unloads, takes the ball away from Sola. Clever play indeed. Linking up with Storny in there behind Pelagio, comes in behind him. Coming up now, drives that ball up, comes off the back of Pelagio. That's gotta hurt. That's smart, son. That ball was going 100 meters and it's right into the kidneys under the ribs. The wind out of him as well. So here we go. There it is. Back in the throw in again. And out the back it comes. It's stuck a little bit there. And it is Sola looking for it. Stick side, near side. Quick athletic on this little grey pony here. Gets hooked out of it slightly there. But in comes Ambrosio over the top of that one there. And it's now left for Juan. Juan settling down on the play. The backhand comes from Elzaldi. Elzaldi is only as far as Sola. Sola gets hooked. I know it was Barzadi himself. He gets hooked out of the play there. Coming up onto the line now is Ali Almiri. Yabuni thought Yabuni nearly away there. Sola drives that one. It's a 30, ladies and gentlemen. The flag is aloft, so there it is. 7 goals to 8. Ghantoot closing the gap. Into play it goes. Stuck at the twos. Coming out of it here is Sola. Sola being chased by Ambrosio. Ambrosio looking for a little bit more. Sends that ball out towards the sideline there. And it is Storny coming up onto it hard here. Storny and Pelagio, but it is Sola. Sola with the ball. Elms loads that one. Doesn't get it off as far as he would like to. And it is Sola once more. Regathers. Takes it up behind Ambrosio. Settles it down this time. Goes himself. Tucks it in underneath the nose of Ambrosio for the backhand of Storny as far as Ali Almiri. Ali Almiri's ball cut out there, but it's picked up by Pelagio. Gets a big bump there for his dues by Ambrosio. They're both over the top of it there, unsighted on it as Sola comes up as the whistle blows. A bit of an explanation going on there. Players coming out on their best ponies, as you see Ambrosio coming back out on this little coloured pony. Sola drives, it's high, it's looking good. The flag's aloft, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. 8 goals apiece here in the 4th chukker. Looking for that place in the final of the Silver Cup, and the ball's back in play. Ambrosio has a bit of that one there, leaves it now for Storny. Storny's away with it this time, being chased there by Sola. Scoops that ball up. Rexy's got the ball there, just takes it out of the air there, over the top of it. Juan Zubari takes it out towards the sideline, being chased by El Zaldi. El Zaldi comes together with him on there. It's a beautiful next shot off up the boards there, but the first one back to this looks like it is going to be Ambrosio being ridden off by Pelagio. Takes that ball a little further forward, but it's now left for El Zaldi. El Zaldi takes that ball in towards the centre of the field here. Having to leave it is Storney, and leaving it now for Sola, for Ghantoot. Sola taps it forward, says thank you, I'll take the extra territory here, as he takes it just over the halfway lane now. Asks for a bit more out the pony here, but he knows he's being hard marked there. Can't get the passage he wants by El Zaldi. Comes through off a pony, picked up now by Juan Zubari. Juan Zubari picks this ball up, turns it round. Storney having to yield. Storney going into mark and ride him off, comes round onto his stick side here. He turns the other way. He knows he's got El Zaldi to get past as well. As he does, he just drops the hammer now. Lets this pony run here now, gets his pony going, and we have another pony down on the ground, unfortunately. So the whistle blows. Throwing from the inside out. Umpire right. In it goes, stuck at the ones. Out it comes. Almiri gets hooked out of the play there. And leave it now for Yabuni. Hooked out of it too. Sola avoids the hooker. Storney comes forward, plays the backhand in front of Ambrosio. Ambrosio managed to come up with this play here. Avoids the hooker. Clever little play there. Avoiding the hook there of Sola. Stick side, near side in the air, flat out. Watch this little coloured thing run. It's going here. Sola used to play this pony, but not today, and it gets backed out here now by Zuari. Cry of anguish saying he didn't have the play on it, but the umpire saying no, he could play that ball. It gets back to El Zaldi. El Zaldi, his ball gets carried a little bit further there by Storney. Storney gets a big, huge bump in there by Juan Zubiari. Him out of the play too, to give the freedom and space for Ambrosio to go to work as it's brought back into play by Sola. Dummy's the big one. Goes himself. As Ambrosio turns, he uses that as an opportunity to put the hammer down. As he does, he goes over the top of it. Who's going to be first round of this one? It looks like it's Almiri. Almiri comes back onto the line of the ball. As Ambrosio thought he had the line, he thought he had crossed it, but it is going to be now for Storney. Cooler, tail, backhand called by Sola. Sola picks up the beautiful backhand by Zubiari. Sola settles down onto it. In comes the backhand. There is El Zaldi. And it pops out over the boards. Sola. Ball back into play. Out it comes. Sola. Sola taps it forward. Out underneath avoids the hook there of Ambrosio. He gets a bit of a wallop and a bang, or something's going on there, but the whistle is still silent as Pelagio. Pelagio goes forward towards goal, but no. The whistle had to go this time. It looks like Sola got a hook on the hand by Ambrosio, leaning out a long way. Desperately close to the Abu Dhabi goal. By right, looking for 5 yards between him and the players and a gap. Somewhere for this ball to go, and in it goes. It's out the front there, and who's it coming? Out comes the backhand of Storney. Storney, but only as far as Pelagio. Pelagio go over the top of that one there. Unfortunately, Zaldi. Zaldi picks that one up here now. Zaldi, big bump and a ride off there, coming in, leaving the ball behind now for Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes in the backhand, and nearly unseats himself. And over the top of it there, there's been a mallet lost there on the ground. And as you see, good bit of teamwork there. Lovely bit of sportsmanship there as Ambrosio picks the mallet up for Sola. Sending the ball up here this time now, coming through hard at speed, leaving the ball behind now, called off the play by El Zaldi. El Zaldi coming up forward here. Zaldi over the top of that one there. Pelagio plays a huge backhand for Sola. Sola turning on the play here. He's got him and the whole field to go, being chased by the little paint pony of Ambrosio. Ambrosio coming hard, cutting the corner, closing the gap down. Coming up the middle is Almiri, settling down onto the play there is Sola, tapping it down, realising that he can't get past him through there. As he does, he gives him a big bump and a ride off for his dues, over up through the back of him there, leaving the ball behind now for Zaldi. Plays the backhand. Cleaning up is Storney. Storney clearing up on the mess from Zubiari. He's away now. What can he do with this? It's a bit of a horse race going on here. You've got thoroughbreds running as flat out as they can down this field here. It doesn't get any faster because horses can't run any faster than this. Settling it down. Now, the ball bounces off a horse there. Unfortunately, couldn't get the play. Pelagio sends it back out towards the sideline there. Who's round first onto this? First onto this is going to be Zaldi. Zaldi plays a beautiful centering backhand, but it gets plucked out of there by Juan Zubiari. And we have another dismounted player right in it. As you see, they're putting their life on the line here. It's all to play for here. Ghantoot retired behind their goal. As Juan Ambrosio tees this ball up. JJ Storney. He drives it, it's high. The flags are aloft there. They go out into the lead again. 9 goals to 8 in favour of Abu Dhabi with 2 and change on the clock. Abu Dhabi towards Dubai. Ghantoot towards the desert. looking for a gap. Whistle blows. There it is, off the front. Not enough of a gap. Yabuni looks for that ball there, but it comes out in the name of Sola. Sola taps that ball in behind Ambrosio, taps it again. This time goes for the big drive, looking to set up Almeri, but it is going to be Stoney going back with this one here. Almeri plays the next shot, and the whistle goes for Abu Dhabi. Ambrosio says, come on, let's get this out of our territory here. Sends it up about 80 yards, leaving for Pelagio. Pelagio plays the backhand, reciprocating, but it bounces off a pony here. As Aldi unable to pick it up, but Juan Zueri picks it up there. It's left there now for Ambrosio. Ambrosio and Stoney, they're all at it, trying to have a bit of this here, and turning around the corner, there is Sola. Ambrosio couldn't get anything on that one there. The hook comes in by Faris Yabuni, and the ball is left there once more for Almiri to pick up, as he does cleverly on the near side backhand shot there. It's a little bit scrappy and grubby out there. It's getting desperate. It's getting very desperate as Pelagio plays that ball back in. He gets hooked out of the play as well now. It is Sola tapping forward on this little grey pony, looking to get towards goal here. Pulls this ball backwards, taps it forward again. Realises he's got to play a very clever shot here to try and get it to goal. There he is, he turns, he sets it, doesn't get through all the traffic. There's another swipe at the ball, and where is it? It gets cleared off the back line there, and Stoney hooked out of it. This time it is left now for Yabuni. Gets bumped off the line here this time, and it's Sola comes in. Ambrosio definitely trying to make a play on it, but unfortunately the whistle blows on it there. To the extra 30 seconds after the first hooter, and if we still don't have a result, we will go to extra time again. Sola walks up to it. Little chip shot, it's through, it's as clean as you like. The flag's up, ladies and gentlemen. 9 goals apiece here, 29 on the clock in the 10 on the clock. Here we go. The ball's back into play again. It's left there now. Pelagio looking to play it, but it gets stolen off him from Stoney. Stoney goes over the top of that one there as he gets ridden off. Zaldi. There's the first shooter, ladies and gentlemen. In comes one. Zibieri's one shot. Cuts open. Onto it comes here now is El Zaldi setting up Stoney. Stoney's away here. He's got Ali Almiri in front of him, tapping this ball up. He knows he's got a couple of players. Takes a drive at goal, and where is it? It goes wide. At an opportunity gone begging, couldn't get a clear shot at goal. And this little grey pony here just settling it down. He's got Stoney with him, brings it wider again. He goes running himself. He leaves the ball now behind for Pelagio. Pelagio tucks in behind. Zaldi cuts across the field. Diamond Patton unloads that ball there, unleashes it to try and get that ball out there to Sola, but it's backed out by Ambrosio. Ambrosio looking to link up with Zaldi, but it's as far as Pelagio. Pelagio quickly onto that ball there is Zaldi. Zaldi avoids the hook there, and we have a whistle on the play. Ambrosio goes for the big one there, just hoops that ball straight over the top there, looking to link up with Yabuni. Yabuni comes in, keeps Juan out of the way for a little bit there on the near side. Stoney unsighted, he picks it up a little bit further here. Stoney coming forward, and there goes the hook, and there it is, Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi! So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a result. Abu Dhabi, in the form of JJ Stoney, put that one through to go up against Ghantoot on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. And what a game that is going to be. Thank you very much to Ghantoot, and thank you very much to Abu Dhabi, the umpires, grooms and all. What a cracking afternoon of polo.